Oh, marking here, and here's a something I found on the Twitter, right? And I just want to play this, and it's like, okay, so here's the thing, right? If people are so awful and they say these things, right? Like, okay, so this is so okay, Disney's hiring female writing staff to lead an all female Star Wars series, which people will reject, right? Because Star Wars is a dead franchise, and I'm a big fan, right? Like most people, but you know, piss me off with Star Wars. There's so many fake fans, and it's like I get from my friends they don't like Star Wars because they're ethnically diverse, right? Let's put it like that. And everybody knew that they don't like sci-fi. They're not going to buy your products. Men are the ones who really like sci-fi, particularly white men. You know, it's and to hear stuff like this really angers me. And again, I was saying I'm not a white guy. It's just I'm like I'm realist. You know, it's I'm honest. It's like this is awful. So I'm just gonna play some of this. Just say why not.
Say that like I think white women need to kind of step up their game, to be quite honest. Like sorry, but I'm calling you bitches out. Like you really do, because like there's like we can couldn't agree more with everything that these brilliant women are saying, but like I'm also seeing the
A brilliant woman. Okay, all right. Let's just go with that.
silent killer, which is a lot of white women at the top who are kind of reinforcing a lot of old
Mm.
ideas. They're I think a lot of it, to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll just speak from my own personal experience. It's just like I wasn't sure how to be an ally. I wasn't sure what type. I got so caught up in like what kind of terminology I was supposed to be using and being politically correct, and so as I started to rise in television, I started to just get more blunt and just start saying like I would like a black writer, because if I said diverse,
No, don't
you
say
know,
that.
you get well, white is diverse, which is something somebody said to me, and I was
You hear her logic, right? Diversity is only if you're black, not if you're a man. Probably if you're a woman. These people are awful, right? And these are the people who are your enemies. Okay, these are the people who are deciding to hire people. First, they're hiring people who aren't good at jobs. They're hiring people based on their race and gender. They're hiring people based on their ideology. They're hiring people based on their voting preference. They, and again, and essentially also, then they're not hiring fans of the product. Fans of the product will always take care of their product, make sure the product comes out the best possible. Like again, if you're creating an all female Star Wars series and your main your main fan base is males, you shrug your shoulders like, what are you doing? You're not making money. You're clearly not making money. At this point, Disney is willingly losing money for an agenda. Maybe they have so much money that it's okay now to just burn money to push an agenda on the American public. I guarantee they'll never do this in China. Let's continue.
I was like, wow. I was like, it's not cool, but to really, I reached out to my, the women that I respect who are not white, writers and directors, and I said, what should I say? What language should I use? And I think it's worth it if you're in a position of hiring power or green lighting power to like reach out to people that are not like you and say, what can I do to be an ally, and how can I support writers of color and LGBTQ and disabled writers? Like, what can I do? And
She wants to be an ally to everybody who's not white, not male, not straight. That's essentially it. And who are colored, which obviously she just mentioned when she means colored, she means blacks. No one else. No Asians, no Indians, no Latinos. It's a horrible person who's given power. Again, all these people originally when it started 10 years ago, they're all pushed into. Okay, so again, I say it again. This will start on the Obama administration when he forced companies to hire certain people based on their race, black or gender, female, right? So this particularly applied to a lot of. I know in journalism that's what it applied to, but it's also probably consists of all media companies, and media companies shove them into human resources, and instead of hiring people who are qualified, to have people like them because they're nuts. All these people are flipping nuts. And this woman, she
what
I'm just gonna say this. I'd rather bang her than her. Okay, that says a lot.
kind of vocabulary should I be using? Because I think it's just easier. I just see it in the room. Like I just see them kind of go like it's just
Mm,
easier. Like the guy at the top's louder. It's harder to say like I think this should be a black writer. I think this should be an Asian American
mm,
actor. I think it
mm,
should be this type of like I would like to
mm.
cast and really I find it a lot as well with as a queer woman like
Oh no,
with
you're
gay
queer. No, no,
characters, whether
don't
they be
doubt that.
gay men or gay women, where I'm saying like that's not a gay person. Like, sorry, like this is
There's
not
an
a gay
uncomfortable
person.
laugh.
Like
Mm.
we're not representing that in this storyline.
Okay. Anyway, I try not to get too much into this entertainment stuff like this, but this was egregious. This was awful. And then all you have to know how awful it is if we reverse the roles, reverse the gender, keep the race, the person will be out of a job the next day. But because this is a an oppression Olympic hiring, will be protected, will keep their job, will be on magazine covers, will be written positively in newspapers, and the media in large will basically support this awful human being. And this is why people should abandon Disney. And if you want entertainment, look towards the 80s, 70s, 60s, everything pre 2010, 2008, whatever. Don't give these people a dime of your money. They're not worth it. Alright, guys. Share, save, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Slightly different. Not a really hard new stuff. It's kind of soft. Kind of enjoyed the soft stuff, but not the entertainment like this. This is just. She's awful. Okay. Disney is awful. Alright, guys. Take care. Bye.